Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of fungal infection. Night has just begun, so let's sleep. So we ran pretty far away, as you could see. Uh, from here, I think our base is like in that direction. So let's sleep through the night, and we have to prepare fast. The problem with our previous base is we did not shore up an entire area. So I'm gonna need to go mining so I can get a bunch of deep slate. Let's see, there's our picks. So we can get a bunch of deep slate so we can actually build a bunker. Because we really can't afford to let the enemy, overrun us again. That's pretty bad. This area is not cold though, which runs the risk of, them building from under us. But for right now, this should be fine. We have a pretty good mountainous area over here that I think I'm going to start digging at. Should give us a pretty good area to fortify. And we're on a little bit of an island, which means the areas that they can really come from is only going to be below, and I have an idea for that. So I'm going to go mining. Let's see, probably don't need the gas mask right now. Let's see. But we're going to need a couple items. We're going to need big storage, so we're going to need an item vault. And as you can see, it takes iron plates and barrels. And iron plates, we get that from pressing our iron ingots with a mechanical press, which means we're going to need some create stuff. Block of iron, shafts, that kind of stuff. Andesite, alloys, iron nuggets, and andesite. So we're going to have to collect a bunch of andesite, more iron. That way we can set up some basic infrastructure and set up some create. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So I spent a little bit of time, I say a little bit, but I was in there for quite a while. Luckily we got very lucky, 17 diamonds out of this mine. As you can see, built it right into the side of this mountain here. And it goes all the way down to the bedrock level, which is not bad. Had to remake our pickaxes, but it goes all the way down, which is pretty good. I think it's mostly lit up. Actually, I need to double check. Because I dug it out this high, stuff can still spawn in here. I'm gonna come back for the zinc later, but I was really focused on just getting iron, and then just going down, down, down. Ooh, iron over there. Just because we need to get a bunch of ore, specifically iron. That way we can build a bunch of our create machines. I don't think we'll need gold right now, so I'll leave that. But you can see it goes all the way down here. Found a massive cave structure down here. So I'm worried that the infection can definitely spawn from there. But that's something we'll have to worry about in the future. I think it's far enough away that we should be fine. And it's wide open enough that it wouldn't be that difficult to fight. Generally before, it's a problem because if there's no cave system and there's just like a really tight corridor, there's not much I can really do down there. But I think I have enough deep slate that we can build a pretty defensible bunker. We're just going to build a big cube out of deep slate. That way, most of the general infected and some of the evolved infected won't be able to break through. We're only going to have to worry about the really strong infected, which shouldn't spawn yet, and they shouldn't attack the base unless we let the next fungus infection assault really grow out of hand. Now this is a much wider area and more flat, so we should have an easier time building. Let's see, I'm gonna have to make a new furnace. We didn't bring any furnaces with us. Also found a backpack. It was funny, I came back from mining and there's a skeleton with a backpack. Had a bucket, iron, a name tag, rotten flesh, redstone, and 2 golden apples, so pretty lucky. Okay, let's grab the iron. Am I blind? There's the zinc, there's the copper. Did I leave the iron somewhere? Huh. Might have dropped it somewhere. We do have a bunch of coal though, so we should be good to cook all of this stuff. 80, yep, that's good enough. Then let's break one of these guys. And we're gonna need one of these. We're gonna take all of our deep slate out. Oh, I needed to cook some of the cobblestone. I wanna make a stone cutter. Let's make one more furnace. And let's cook up some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. How did I count 2 more? Okay, we're just gonna need 3. So I'm gonna build a big bunker. Do I have any? There we go, there's a shovel. And it's essentially just gonna be a giant cube. That way we can just block off most things coming in. And then we can fortify the exterior with stronger materials, and that's where we're gonna put the turrets, put the bamboo traps. We're gonna have to make some more bamboo. I did not bring a lot of it, so we're gonna have to keep planting this stuff. Did I bring the axe? Yes. Okay, plant this stuff. Luckily, bamboo grows extremely fast, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Take our stone, make our stone cutter. Now we can just throw in the deep slate. We want polished. Alright, let's start building our bunker. Put this over here. See, nightfall's coming. I'm not sure how much time we have before the next round of fungus comes, so I have to be as fast as possible. So let's build out the floor here. Just gonna dig this out. We're gonna make a big, probably like an 8x8 cube. Probably bigger, maybe 16 by 16. Let's see, so if we line this out. And I'll start building. Alright, we're all out of our deep slate, but we almost finished the entire building. Let me build a little staircase from here. So we can get back to the top. Yeah, that works. Sleep through the night, hopefully the rain stops. But at least so far, this should be good enough to stop most of the threats on the floor. Anything that comes from above, we're gonna have an issue with. I did bring the iron doors, right? I did, reinforced doors. So let's make some pressure plates for the outside. Have the entrance be right here. Perfect. We're gonna need some buttons. Let's see, it should be some more stone in here. That way we can break ourselves in, no problem. Put some torches here so we know this is the front. Perfect. Sort of perfect. Now we just have to finish building out the roof, and then we should be safe for now. Now, some of the create stuff we're gonna need better storage, right? We can't just have everything in chests. It's a little unwieldy. So we're gonna make some item vaults, which is gonna take some iron and some barrels. But in order to make the sheets, we're gonna need a, whatchamacallit? It's a mechanical press. That's what we need. We're gonna need something to power this, so probably via a water wheel. Shaft, andesite alloy. Did I find andesite? I don't think I did when I was digging the tunnel down. There might be some in the cave, we'll just have to find it. And then, let's see, we can place down, we're gonna keep those in there. Where's our surgery table? Okay, let's move some of this around, because we don't need this anymore. We'll put the surgery table right over here. And we need to see what kind of items we can make some from spore to improve our survivability. So we have all these materials, and you can see there are different things you can make, like the infected chakram, the infected rapier, delivers corrosive slashes. How do you make that? Corrosive sac, tendons, hardening agent. Let's see, if it's identified, that means we have it somewhere, but this one does take these agents. Takes bones, glass bottles, that kind of stuff. Let's see. We are going to want the armor probably, because we're on iron armor, which provides, let's see, we'll base it based off of the iron chest plate, which provides 6. This living chest plate provides knockback resistance, armor, and armor toughness, which requires the flesh chest plate and the plated chest plate. Let's see if we can craft this. Dense muscle, alveolic sac, altered spleen, innards, tendons. I don't think we have this. Or organoid membrane. Well, we can craft some of this. Let's see. Sort this out, put all this away. Let's see, probably not the heart kebab. Anything we need in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, innards, spine segments, mutated hearts, mutated fibers, milky sacs, alveolic sacs, armor fragments, cerebrum, tumor, tendons, probably not the decayed biomass. Let's see, seems like that's everything. Altered spleen. Let's see, what can we craft with this stuff? Living chest plate, plated chest plate, spines. Take spine segments, take nerves. Spine. So we're missing spine segments. We only have the one. So we're gonna have to hunt down some more of these infected guys to really build up this supply so we can craft some of this stuff. So for now, we're just gonna focus on create and do some of that. Let's see, I'm gonna need andesite, which means I gotta go back into the mine and grab some of that. So I'll be back in a second. And we're back. We got about 2 stacks of andesite. It's annoying because this is andesite here. Like, let me place it so I can show you. This is all stone, and that's andesite. They look nearly identical, especially when you're in a cave. So that's why I didn't see it before. They're way too similar. At least in the vanilla texture pack, they actually have like a, what's the word? A stronger color difference, so you can actually tell it apart. Okay, so let's see. So we need, not that, we're gonna need water wheels. It's gonna take planks and a smaller water wheel. It takes a shaft, andesite alloy, takes nuggets or zinc nuggets. Let's see, we might have some iron nuggets. Yep, here we go. Iron nuggets, andesite alloy. Perfect. Then we have a ton of wood. So we'll do like half a stack for now. And let's make some water wheels. Actually, we're gonna need a lot more than that, I believe. We're gonna do, let's see, the small ones only do, the big ones do 512 SU. So if we do like 8 of these, that should be enough SU for quite a while. So we're gonna need shafts. Perfect. Just need 8. Take the 8, combine it with the wood. 2, 3. Make the water wheels, and then for the big water wheels, same thing with more wood. Awesome, now we grab our buckets, and let's see, we'll probably put them, where should we put this actually? We could do just like along this wall, I guess. Let's see, how do I make a wrench? Golden sheets, cogwheel, and stick. Okay, so we can't make that yet. I want to move these. Should I have made the smaller ones? If I made so many? No, this is fine. Let's make some space here. Or I could put it outside, and then just have the shaft come in. That might be fine. Let's see. Because I want to have it, like, here. Okay, that works. This will be all of our power generation. Let's get a water source. We got our buckets. And this is going to get all over the place, so let's use some of this cobblestone. Cobblestone bricks. The bricks in, and oh, that's it. Okay, we'll just use bricks. So let's see, the water should be flowing here. Like so. Okay, it's gonna make a mess like that. It's so dark up here. So if I put the water here... Okay, perfect, that works. Wait, where did this... Huh? Did one of them break? Where'd it go? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Huh? Where'd the water wheels go? Why'd they break? Okay, odd. Not gonna question it. Well, I should question it, but that's fine. Get some more light in the base by going to sleep, and then let's finish putting the water. Let's see, I'll put the... Where should I put infinite water? I'll put it in this corner. Alright, finished filling out the water wheels, and this should be good enough power generate. Why are they breaking? I'm the parkour master, as you can tell. That's so strange. Where'd they go? There they are. I don't think I've ever ran into this issue before. Or if I have, I don't remember it. So strange. Alright, well, after I put the water, they should be fine, right? Let's see, if I place the water here. Okay. Well, I just gotta make sure never to move the water. I guess every time I took the water source away, they just decided to break, which is weird. But hey, it's free unlimited power, so... Not really unlimited though, it does have a finite use. But until I make the goggles, we're not going to be able to see it. Okay, there we go. And I think they're also lowering the FPS. If you look on the top left, the FPS has dropped ever since I've made the water wheels. I might want to put them in a way that I don't see them. But for now, that'll have to do. Because each one produces 512. How do I make the goggles? String, gold plate, and a window. Okay, so we're going to need the gold plates. Right now, we're going to need the mechanical press. Block of iron. There's all of our iron. Here we go. One block of iron. We're going to need some shafts. And an andesite casing, which are just alloy, and then a stripped log. Bam. One press. Now we're going to have to connect everything over here. Luckily, we don't need too many machines right now. And we're going to need a depot for this, right? And a depot should be andesite casing and andesite alloy. And it looks like we're all out of wood. Oh, there we go. Andesite alloy, casing, depot. Put that right here. And then I believe we also need a mixer for the compound, right? Yeah, we're gonna need a mixer. Andesite alloy, more iron sheets, that's fine. But now that we have that, we can make our iron sheets. So let's grab the rest of our iron here. And we're gonna start with a smaller item vault, and then we'll expand it later. So barrel and 2 sheets. So we're gonna start with a 3x3x2. So we're gonna need 3x3 is 9, 18. So we're gonna need not half a stack. We're gonna need more than half a stack. Okay, that much iron into iron sheets. And yeah, that's gonna be really slow. If I put cogs, I could go faster, but it's automatic. In the meantime, we're gonna have to collect some more iron. So I think it'd be a good time to explore that cave system. See if we can find some more materials. Let's put this stuff away, grab the bow, grab the reaver, grab our shovel, grab a stack of arrows, grab our stake. And let's go into the cave, see if we can find some more iron. Like, see, now that I don't see the water wheels, the FPS has risen dramatically. So I might want to put those like underground, at least until we can get whatchamacallit, steam engines going. And I haven't seen any other infected in here, which is a pretty good sign. And I spoke too soon. Let's see, where's our food? Down here. So I spoke too soon. There are some infected in here. When I was here before, it was mostly full of standard undead, like skeletons. Let's see, did I bring the CDU with me? I did. And our ice canisters. Good, good. Just in case we run into too many fungus guys, we want to make sure we have some way to bail out. Redstone, good. I want to build a mining drill. That way we can automate some more of our mining stuff. But to do that, I'm also going to need to find some sheep so I can get some wool so I can make windmills. Because the design I had in mind is reliant on a windmill bearing. And since the water wheels are quite slow, I don't want to use those too much. Let's see, any more ores in here? Bones, cool. Emerald. As you can see, I put torches out there already. Let's see, some gold. Just the one. We're gonna need gold for some of those create items, as you saw. Bunch of water over here. Ooh. A lot of water all over this cave. Thought I heard something. Let's continue lighting it up. Luckily this cave is massive, so there should be a good amount of resources in here. Although some of this stuff is really leaving stuff to be desired. Only 1 iron out of that. Good amount of lapis though. More zinc, that's gonna save us using the iron. Making the alloys, which is nice. Yeah, see, they're fighting something over here. What the? What is that icon? They made me invisible. Cool. No wonder they lost me. Alright, that's out of power, so we'll switch to the Reaver for now. Let's see. It's so dark in here, it's hard to see. This cave is massive, though. Is that an Enderman or something over there? It's hard to tell. Because what I'm thinking, I'm going to need a lot of iron, because I need to make mining drills, as you can see. Mining drill. Oh, wrong thing, just a drill. Just a drill takes 1 iron ingot per, and I want to make at least 8. I would like to have 64, so I can mine out an entire chunk at a time. But that's going to take a whole stack of iron, which I don't think we can get anytime soon. At least from what I see in this cave right now. It's not too difficult to get a bunch of iron, but it does take time. More redstone. And then I also need mechanical crafters so we can make the crushing wheels. And time is of the essence, because I don't know when's the next time we're going to get attacked. Throw that out. Ash. Chainmail chestplate, don't need that. Let's see. Let's go deeper into this cave, see if we can find some more iron. Luckily their eyes all glow, so you can see those guys from far away. Atlantis must be real. Infected, drowned. That's why. Grab the... Oh, it's a bat. Grab the gold. Calcite. That's a good sign. Calcite means that there's amethyst nearby. At least there should be. I'm not seeing it. I can't hear anything. Okay, there's another one. We are going to need gunpowder. Oh, there's iron there too. That's it, a paltry sum of 4 iron. That's the best you can do. If we were really lucky, we would find one of those massive iron veins. Alright, extends further out that way. There's more iron up here. Let's see, no amethyst by the looks of it. Usually calcite is surrounding amethyst geodes. Or, yeah, it surrounds it because it's built out of it. Okay, good, some more iron. Because once I can get my drill setup going, that'll save us a lot of time. I don't have to manually dig. Yeah, deep slate, tough, calcite, but no amethyst. And this is acerine. Acerine will take the big crushing wheels, but this can be crushed into zinc. So this is essentially a giant zinc deposit. Haven't seen any of the not the redstone one, the iron ones though. Iron over here. Oh, this guy's pretty fast. Ah! This is why I hate caves. Why are there so many creepers in here? There's a lot of room, anything can spawn. Dead spiders, where did I see the iron? Oh, it looks like the skeletons were killed by the looks of it. Let's see, oh, gold. Okay, this should be enough gold for now, because I just need it to craft a wrench and the goggles. But there was iron I saw here before. Where did it go? Unless it got blown up by the creeper. Bones, torches. What was that? Oh, flax. Let's see, flax is pretty good because I can use it to make string, which means I don't need sheep for wool. Let's see, some more iron. I hear him, but I don't see him. Is that it over there? No, that looks like lava. I don't like the sound of that. Because it could be another Wendigo. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Yeah, let's head out of here. These caves are quite dangerous. I wonder if lava is effective at killing them. They do like the heat, so it wouldn't make too much sense if it was. But it is lava that should burn hotter than anything they can deal with. Some more iron. Let's see, pretty big cave, but nothing we need. I was hoping for greater quantities of iron ore. Why are there so many infected over here? It's entirely possible that the fungus is here. So let's keep going through here, see what we can find. Oh, that one's... Peter, the horse is here. Go, go, go. Okay, that's what was messing up everybody. Okay, luckily, it's not too good in the water. Okay. Okay, that's dead. Good, good. Oh, I probably should leave this. I completely forgot I had the CDU on me. Okay, but that was a higher tier infected. Usually not a good sign. So I'm gonna keep exploring this way, see what we can locate. Because it seemed like they all spawned out here. More dead skeletons. Deep slate lead. More dead skeletons. I'm guessing the centaur creature killed most of the things in here. Which is why it's so barren. But that's part of the problem. That's why you have to get rid of these guys pretty fast. Because they'll keep attacking the other mobs in here, and they'll grow stronger. Okay, here we go. Here's a lot of iron. Okay, this is a dead end. Let's grab this iron. Did I bring wood? I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna make a diamond pick. Let's see, what do you need lead for? Because I see a lot of it. Lead, raw lead, lead ingot, spiky bombs, crush it into plates. I think you need it for lead plates, lead sheet metal, low voltage accumulator. Okay, so it is useful for some items, some applications. So I should probably take it. When I was playing Deceased Craft, lead was extremely rare and you needed it to make bullets, which made it extremely valuable. Luckily, it spawns in pretty big veins by the looks of it. Put a lot of this stuff away. We just need to keep our weapons. But now I think we do have a good enough supply. How much iron did we get? We're at 42. Okay, we're almost at enough iron that I want. Okay, how much are we at now? Only 61. Dang it. I need a whole stack. And then some. Oh, it's just a Minecraft. Okay, that's a spider. Good. There's an Enderman that died over here. Probably the horse killed it. Okay, but it looks like we cleared out any other infected that were here. Ooh, more diamonds. Just one? Ah, there it is. Some more lapis for enchanting. Okay, I'm not seeing any more iron. Let's see, but plus the iron we have at home and this iron in here, that should be enough to craft everything I want to craft. So let's head out of here. Pretty good cave system. Now that it's mostly lit up, if we see any creatures, any fungus coming, we should be able to fight them off a lot better. But yeah, it's cave systems like these that are the enemy, because if the fungus spawns in here, you would never even see it coming. Alright, that should be enough iron for what we need, because part of my plan for the base defense is that I want to drill out entire chunks of the world around us. That way, I can guarantee there are no fungus spawns in those chunks. So that's good. Pretty chill. Nothing bad is happening so far. We need to finish building up the roof. Let's see. I think, yeah, once I get near, you can see the FPS starts to drop. Definitely because of the water wheels. Which means I might want to put them further away. But the idea I have, let's see if I can get somewhere closer, is that this will be our base, and then from like this further out, so this is like 3 chunks, is we'll just mine out the entire chunk. That way nothing can grow underneath. Huh? Is that a structure? That's either a tree or a structure over there. Interesting. I guess we'll check that out later. But for now, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.